Now, Charlie. Oh, he's excited because he thinks today he's going to have learnt to spell all of the first 6 tricky words. I hope so. Should we say good morning to Charlie? Morning, Charlie. Oh, he says he's really proud of everything you're doing at home and he's going to give you a clap. Oh, well done, everyone. Right, we're going to play the tricky word spelling game. So if you get that set up. Charlie's got his ready. He's very excited. So we'll start with the 4 that we've already practiced and see if you remember those. And don't worry if you can't, and this will be something you can do for the next few days to practice them. The first one is the. You remember that? Go on, Charlie. The. See if you can beat them. The. What does it begin with, Charlie? Find it. That's it. Good boy. Well done. Yep. What goes next? Come on, Charlie. You can do it. Quick. Beat them, Charlie. Oh no, what goes on the end? What is it, Charlie? What is it? Well spotted. The is the T, the H, and the E. Did you get that one? Well done if you did. Let's put those back. Right, next one. Are you ready, Charlie? Easy peasy one. Can you spell the tricky word I? Go, quick, see if you can beat Charlie. He's quick at this one. Oh, he spotted it. Did you beat him? He doesn't think you did. Right, I. So he's done the and I. Now the next one, just got to think about the end of the word. It's no. No. Go on, Charlie. What does no begin with? No. Come on, think. Oh, well done, Charlie. So you got the N, but how do we do the O sound? Can you remember which letter it is? It's the name of the letter. Quick. N-O. Where is it, Charlie? Beat them, Charlie. Quick. Alright, did you get this one? The N. And then we have to turn this into the O, the name. No. Alright, put those back. Charlie, just remember where you put those letters, because we're going to do go. Go on, it's similar, isn't it? Remember? Go. What does it begin with? Go. 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 Got it, Charlie? Well done. Come on. Now we did no, and we know what's on the end of no, so we know what's on the end of go. Quick, Charlie, quick. Quick. Did you beat him? Alright, Charlie, you ready for the 2 new ones then? So we haven't done 2 yet, how to spell the tricky word 2. Like if we said, we went to the kitchen to get a cup of tea. So 2. What's it begin with, Charlie? 2. Listen. Two. Right, it's got the first one. T. How do you do the oo on the end? T. Ooh. That's the tricky bit. Think. It's this one. Did you do it? T. Now, we'll learn in a few weeks' time that when you have 2 of these letters together, it actually makes an oo sound. And actually, the action is to do with poo. You'll like that one. But on its own, that's why it's tricky. Because actually, that's O, or the letter O again, isn't it? So not only is it O and O, in this word, it's oo. So that's why it's tricky, because there's only one of them. So 2. Now, look at this word carefully, because you're going to need to remember it again in a second, but we're going to put them back. So just have a quick look, Charlie. T, oo, T, O, T, O. Right, put them back. And the last tricky word that we haven't practiced yet, spelling, you can cheat because we know how to do 2. It's just the first bit you've got to do, but you can sound it out, and it's into. Look, you know how to do in. Quick, Charlie, the 2 phonemes for in. I, n, in. There is I, n. So we've done the in, now we need to do the 2. We've just done that. Come on, Charlie, beat them. They won't remember. Quick. In, t, ooh. What was the tricky way of doing the ooh? Think. Into. Can you see it? So we've got in, and we've got the tricky word 2, which makes into. Have you done it? Right, well done if you have. Now there's a link to an Alpha Blocks episode called Zap. Go and watch that one first, because it will give you something that we're going to explore afterwards. So you've watched the Alpha Blocks episode, And we saw this one. Can you remember the action for zip? Going zzz. And did you notice anything else how they spelt the z phoneme? See if you're right. I'll have a look in a minute. So we've got z. Let's go to the top of the door. What's this one? Do you remember this? The jumping jack in the box? J, j, j. This one? V for vulture. What for wiggly worm. X, x. The exercise. The animal one. The big horns. Y for yak. And then back to this one. Z for zip. And look, Charlie's brought us this one. He noticed this in alpha blocks today. Did you spot it? What can you see here? We've got two of the letter Z together, haven't we? Two Zs. But you know the secret, don't you? How many sounds, how many phonemes, what's it going to make? Can you tell me? Yeah, it's just Z, isn't it? We only say it once. So when you see this, just say Z, like you would do when you see one by itself. Z, Z. Now that reminds me of all the other ones we've looked at. Shall we see if you can remember what these ones were? So we've got two of the same sounds here, the phonemes, but it only says k, doesn't it? We only say it once. Can you remember this one? Yeah. We only say it once. This one, we've got or la, depending on what it's like in the word. Only once. And the last one we've learnt like that. So we've got double S, two S's, and we just say S. Now we're going to do both the reading and the spelling for these ones, and we're going to look at a few of the letters where there's two and they only make one phoneme. So let's start with the purple words. Can you read to Charlie this one, please? Z, buzz. Right, quickly, buzz around your room. Zzz. Right, come back. Oh, a type of nice music here. Can you sound this one out? J, a, z, jazz. Might play a nice saxophone to listen to that one. Jazz. And remember, we don't go j, a, z, z. Because it's not called jazz, is it? It's just jazz. Should we have a look at some of the other phonemes that do this? So I've got the orange words out. We'll have a look at the ones that are similar. So let's do this one. Can you do that? P-ick, pick. Charlie, don't pick your nose, dirty boy. Right, what about this one here? Read this one to Charlie. Sock. So you don't go, can I put on my sock, please? Can I have my sock, please? That sounds strange, doesn't it? So it's sock. Have a look at this one, and look, this time it's got a capital letter at the beginning. A capital, what's that one? Ba. So it's going to be someone's name. Go on, let's read this one. Bill. Also, if it didn't have a capital letter, a bill would be something that you have to pay. But it's somebody's name. Oh, over here, look at this one. This is a good one to explore. Can you read this one to Charlie? Off. Okay. I don't know if you remember when we were talking about though, if it only had one f, but actually that turns into a v. What would that be if it only had one f? Yeah, of. But with the two, we use the f phoneme. Off. Our last word for reading before we do spelling. Can you read this one and then make the sound it says? Don't worry, Charlie, there's no snakes. It just says hiss. Right, get your alphabet magnetic letters out, please. As well as your magnetic letters, you might just need a pen or a piece of paper to go next to it. Because we are lucky with most of them that we've got the k, the f, the and the s. but they don't give us the z in this set. So when we have to do the z, the double z at the end, we're going to have to use a pen to write it, okay? So you ready for the first word? So the first one is the sound a bee makes, and that's buzz. Can you do buzz? And don't forget, you're going to need a pen or a pencil. Have you done it? Buzz. B-a-z. Buzz. So we need b-a, and then my z. But on its own, it doesn't say buzz until we have two, so I'm just going to write. Look at it and copy it. So cross, down, that way. And now I've got two of them. So we can say b-a-z. Buzz. Okay, let's cheat and keep that there. Put the b and the away. And then this time, the other word that was on our purple sheet is jazz. Can you spell jazz? So you've got the end already, you cheaters. Have you done it? Maybe you can listen to some jazz later. Right, here we go. J-a-z. Jazz. So we need j. We need a. And we've already got the z. J-a-z. Jazz. Right, let's have an explore of some of these with spelling before we finish. Let's do a gross word. If you eat too many sweets and then you go on a fairground ride, you might be, sick. Blech. Can you spell sick? Remember, we're going to use these ones on the end. Sick. Have you got it? S-I-C. Sick. S-I, so our vowel again. And then the k is at the end of this word, isn't it? And this time, because at the end we need the k, curly cut and the kicking curve, the C and the K. So we've got s-I-C. Sick. Okay, well done, put those back. And this one reminds me from the Three Little Pig stories that the wolf, he liked to huff. Can you spell huff? See if you're right. Huff. Have a go. Did you see I almost took the wrong one then, didn't I? Not huff. Did you know we could turn that into the wolf's other word? We can go from huff to puff. Can you do it before I count to 5? Gone huff to puff. Quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's have a look. Now puff begins with a puff. And we can go puff, puff. Right, put those ones back. And then we've got 2 more to do. Can you spell the word, something that you're good at in the classroom actually, mess? Stop making all that mess. Right, have you done it? M-S. Mess. M-E-S. At the end of this word. Have you noticed that these have been at the end so far, haven't they? M-E-S. Mess. Now clear up all that mess in your house. Right, last one. Can you spell something that we hear actually in the classroom when we're playing outside a lot, and it goes off every hour, and we hear something from the church? What do we hear from the church? Yeah, we hear the bell, don't we? So can we spell the word bell? Right, did you get this? Bell. B-E-L. Bell. B-E-L. Bell. B-E-L. Bell. Well done, Puffins. You worked very hard today.